Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgun 111, and welcome back to Stardew Valley, where today the spirits are very happy and will have good fortune. Living off the land. Here's a tip. Fences are useful for keeping weeds at bay and protecting your crops. I don't usually make fences. They decay over time in this game, and I don't find them super useful. But maybe we'll make fences later on. We're trying to really tidy up the farm. Okay, it's raining today. Well, let's take a reminder. We are gathering coal. We need at least a couple more coal in order to get some money from Clint. So that is definitely one of my higher priorities. And looking at the journal, until the community center opens, I won't be able to meet the wizard and get this done, I believe. And there must be a condition for the community center opening. Because I'm pretty sure it's opened earlier in previous playthroughs. Craft a furnace. I'm also going to need more copper ore in order to craft a furnace. How much copper ore do I have right now? I currently have 17, and I think a furnace is like 20 or 25. 20, yeah. So we're going to go try to get some copper and some coal, and we have mail. Let's check the mail before we leave. And you can get a well at Robin's. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. And Mom sent us cookies. How nice. It's my favorite thing. Do I want to bring them for the mines for extra energy? They are worth a lot of energy. But I think for now I'm going to save them. And yeah, with the chest in my inventory, I think I'm mostly happy. Just kind of heading directly to the mines today to try to accomplish our mining tasks. But I also wouldn't mind knocking out a few more of these trees that I keep running into at this kind of entrance and exit to the farm. So I'll take these out on the way out. As well as a couple of pieces of wooden debris here that I keep tripping over whenever I come home. But let's head to the mines and try to get some things done. I don't see any forageables along this path. Nor any right up here, or outside Linus's tent. But I think this is the quickest walk to the mines, and we're going to get here by like 8 a.m., which is pretty good. So I'm going to set down the chest. And then we can drop off things that we don't need to be carrying in here. Including, I guess, the fishing rod. Yeah, I can come back for it when I'm done with the mines. The rest of the tools are mostly still good. And let's pick back up on level 10, where we left off previously. I think we got down to like 12 or 13. But here's some more copper that I'm going to need for the furnace. And there's a staircase down already. Do I just want to take it? I think I do. I'm gonna kill this one slime now that I'm invested. Oh my goodness. Alright. Many more enemies. And yeah, this club-like weapon is much slower than other weapons that I've used, and I'm not really accustomed to using it. I've got some new ideas to sleep on. It sounds like I got a combat level up. That's cool. I think coal can come just kind of like randomly from any particular block that you mine. And so that we're just going to have to come by naturally, I think. The copper ores you can obviously just identify, although you can also randomly get them in other places. Let's continue taking advantage of downwards. And these crates will sometimes have some coal, which could be a good way to get it. Alright, there's a Dougie guy over here. Oh, what did I get? A chewing stick. It's an artifact. Gunther can tell you more about it if you donate it to the museum. Very nice. Alright, we've got a few slimes over here. Any chance that there is an open staircase somewhere? Just waiting for me? I don't see one. So I think I'm going to go after some more copper. Because even after we make the furnace, we're going to want some more copper to actually smelt in it. And rather than fight all the slimes right now, I think my top priority is just trying to find another way down. Because every time we get another 5 levels through the mines, we'll unlock another mine elevator so we can return there. And so that's kind of progress that's permanently ratcheted that we can use in future mine dives. And all the stone will eventually come in useful for other things we want to craft. There's my ladder down. Are starting to run low on energy, but we do have a bunch of cave carrots. And unfortunately, we haven't gotten lucky with the coal yet. Which is another reason I don't mind mining tons of rocks. Because we just need to get lucky with those. And I'm also curious, I forget what the frequency is. You can sometimes dig up cave carrots by hoeing the dirt that you find in the mines. But I'm not sure just how common they are. Alright, another slime up here. And there's actually a staircase here, so I'm going to grab this copper and then take it. Actually, also grab this copper. Okay, let's go. Ding! That's another 5 levels, we're down to 15. Okay, here's another one of these crazy lava crabs. I'm calling it a lava crab. It's not a lava crab. It's some kind of crab. Ah. Hey, got another cherry bomb. Let's actually use a cherry bomb just to demonstrate. It's a small explosion radius, but it'll break kind of all the stones around it. And I think it also deals some damage to enemies. And they can be crafted with some copper ore, as I recall. But I'll be unlikely to craft them. I guess an advantage to using bombs is they don't take energy. Because it's only 1 PM and I've already gone through my energy bar, but fortunately we have these cave carrots. So let's eat them up to get some energy back. And go back to the mining grind. Hey, there's a piece of coal, 4 out of 5. We're almost there. And there's another ladder down. If we can get to level 20, we'll get some other type of reward, because every 10 levels there's a treasure chest with some reward. So that is definitely something to look forward to. And this is one of my favorite mining tunes. This game has some good music. There's another cave carrot, should I need it? And there's a way down. There's an earth crystal. That's another artifact that we can donate to the museum, and some people will like it as a gift. There's another way down. I'm gonna grab this copper really quick. Hey, we got our coal done. And we need to talk to Clint. So, now the question comes, do I want to try to... I think I want to get this Clint thing done. So I'm just going to immediately leave the mines. And then, can I fit all this stuff in my inventory? I can. So let's go talk to Clint. While he'll be easy to find. Can I get there fast enough? I still walk pretty slowly, but I do have over an hour of game time. Nevertheless, Clint's is pretty far away at the moment. There will be some kind of shortcut fast travel that we'll get later on in the game, but we're not there yet. Yeah, I think I will be able to make it to Clint's. And I didn't notice if I picked up any geodes. I don't think I did. If I did, we'd be able to process them. But let's go talk to Clint. You brought the ores I requested. Great. They're of good quality. You can keep them. I just want to see how the local geology is doing. And here's your payment, as promised. So there we go. Gathering coal. We completed it, and that's 300 gold. Hooray. And we got some resources that I wanted anyway. All that copper. Deeper in the mine. We're still trying to do that eventually. And yeah, the rest of this stuff. Double checking I don't have a geode. We do have artifacts, so let's go to the museum and make some donations. Let's also check trash cans, because I love doing that. there's a field snack. Nice for some extra energy. But let's donate an earth crystal and a chewing stick. Alright, no new rewards yet. But bit by bit, we're filling out the museum. So with the remainder of the day, I think I might just do some more cleaning up on the farm. And are there any other seeds I'm going to need to buy? Because I suppose I'm out of seeds right now. Today is the... Oops. That's okay, we're not really friends with Alex yet anyway. Vincent's birthday is coming up. I'm not sure about things that he likes. The bookseller is a number of days away, and then the egg festival is going to be a whole thing. But yeah, I have some money. Remind me also, this I said was going to cost me 5,000, so that's still out of my league. Over here, if I did want to buy more things, what would I buy? I prefer buying some crops that will mature rather quickly. But yeah, having more variety could be good, because we only had one of a few things. Let's get a couple more potatoes. Let's get a few more parsnips because they're cheap and they're quick. I mostly want them not so much for making money off of growing the crops and selling them, as I do just more plants to dig out of the ground to get a little bit more farming experience so that we can level up our farming. Because, crazy as it sounds, in this farming game, farming is a really important skill. There's a leak, and so long as I'm here, we'll take a look up top, see if there's any forageables up here, but I don't see any. And I haven't noticed any wiggle worms in the ground either. But... okay. Inventory. The seeds can stick around. At this point, I'm definitely going to need another chest. So let's grab some wood and go ahead and create one. And I think we'll make a chest that's kind of devoted to spring crops. And so I like to have a light green one that's for that. And so let's get all the things that are springtime associated out of this chest. That's as much room as I have in my inventory right now. And then there's a few more. I'm going to leave the seeds in here. I'll grab the potato. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Okay, so let's organize our spring chest. So there's the various spring forageables and farmed crops that I've managed to get so far. And then over here, I should have left a cherry bomb at the mine, since I don't really need it anywhere else. But I didn't think to do so. We do have a bit of energy products that we could use, and so I could do some more cleaning up of the farm, and I also want to definitely check kind of like the foraging area over on the side of the farm. So let's go ahead and head over here. And each time I go through, I'll just try to knock out another tree or another piece of debris, and eventually we'll get this farm area cleared out. So in this area, I don't see any forageables for me right now. How about down here? Lots of big rocks that eventually I'll get to. Energy is getting low. So let's go ahead and eat a field snack. And I'll hold on to the cave carrot for now. But I may choose to eat it in a moment. But I didn't notice any more forageables down there either. And so we'll just do a little bit more cleaning up. We did a whole lot of fishing in the first couple of days. Well, first week, really. And so I prefer not to do more fishing right now, if I can avoid it. Okay, I guess we are going to need to go ahead and eat the cave carrot as well. And the Joja Cola doesn't give a whole lot of energy. So I don't think I'll drink it for the energy necessarily. Oh, I had not noticed that a plant came in. It's blue jazz, which means we can plant another seed. So who do I want to plant next? I guess another parsnip will come in the soonest. So that's my current choice. The rice I don't think are ready to go yet. Can't really tell just by eyeballing them when they're ready to be harvested, but they're harvested with the scythe. And we're out of energy again. Let's go ahead and drink this Joja Cola for a tiny bit more energy. But yeah, at this point, what are other things I could do? I could try to find a couple people to give gifts to since I'm out of energy. And actually, I do have a topaz and some quartz. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab a few of these. Amethyst I need to donate to the museum at some point. But let's go find some people in town who might like these gifts. It's a rainy day, but I think there will still be a number of people who come to the saloon at night. And I know Willie likes quartz. A number of people would like topaz. So here's Willie. This looks great, thank you. Emily likes quartz. And we can also talk to people. Have I told you Haley and I are sisters? Strange, isn't it? We've heard that from Pam before, I believe. Maybe I should cook something new and exciting today, something spicy. Sometimes conversations like that will give you kind of subtle hints about the character's preferences in terms of gifts and things. Being a farmer is tiring work, it's true. Shane still doesn't want to be talked to. How does Clint feel about quartz? I feel like he won't like it, but let's find out. Sigh. And so if we go and take a look at Clint wherever he is in the list. Yeah, disliked gifts. Some of it you just kind of get by trial and error. And I couldn't remember offhand. But sure enough, Clint doesn't like quartz. We'll figure out some things he likes along the way. A lot of people also just use the wiki. Which I've done some of, but I don't know. Where's the fun in that? Especially now that I've played through it. I definitely have some memories of some things that people like. And we can figure out the rest. Alright, I'm keeping an eye out for any forageables or wiggle worms that I might see around here. But I don't think I'm seeing any. At night, that's definitely more difficult. Eventually, one of the upgrades that we're going to get is a glow ring that puts an aura of light around the player. And that'll make it easier when we're walking about at night to spot things nearby. The fact that it's raining definitely isn't helping either. But yeah, given how little energy we have, I don't know if there's much else that I can do with the day. So I think it's just time to call it a day. So let us do so. Did I pet the kitty already this morning? Oh no! Apparently I did. And if you right-click with the femur, that's its special attack. And so I just used a special attack and a kitty cat. That's horrible. Alright. Actually, I need to take a break from recording, so it'll just be a moment for you, but I will see you again shortly. Hey, we got level up 1 combat, though. We could craft a sturdy ring and bug steak. Alright. It's a bit later in the day for me, IRL. So let's continue with some more Stardew. It's raining again today, I can hear. Spirits are very happy today. And so it occurs to me that I'm going to have access to sprinklers soon. At least the very basic ones. Oops. And so I should probably get some more stuff planted regardless. Okay, so I want to put away these things in here. And let's start planting some things with anticipation of getting sprinklers in the future. And so sprinklers basically can kind of water things in a little pattern. If the sprinkler was where I'm standing, it can go north, south, east, and west of there. And so I'll go ahead and put some things down there. Sprinklers, I think the recipe unlocks when you get up to farming level 2. And so we're currently at level 1, but we'll get to level 2 after we harvest a few more crops. And do I have any other mixed seeds as well? Like mixed seeds that I could plant could also help me get to farming level 2 more quickly. But it doesn't look like I do. Alright, so on the agenda for today then, I need to actually try crafting a furnace. And I believe I have the requisite materials now. Yes. There we go. So there is our first furnace. And for now I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. And in the furnace, we can go ahead and cook up some copper and iron bars. And I guess copper bars are going to be the most important. And I do have coal. Takes 1 coal and 5 ore to do some smelting. Smelting! Now that you've built a furnace, you can smelt some metal. 5 copper ore and 1 coal in the furnace, it should produce a copper bar. Use your furnace to smelt a copper bar. Okay, I'm going to complete that in just a moment as well. Because copper bars do not take very long to cook up. So that is great. And then I think we will try to make some more progress in the mines, probably later today. Do I want to plan to gift anyone anything as I'm going through? I don't know that I do. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and put these things back for the moment. And actually the furnace I could just take along with me to the mines and then have it cooking while I'm there. That actually could be a good idea. And so I think I will grab my copper bar and grab my furnace. And grab... well, I guess I've got the coal I need for smelting right now. Yeah, so I think we will head directly on in and try to accomplish deeper in the mines. I don't know that we're going to be able to do that today, but we can make some progress in that direction. And I have a chest at the mine that I can use for storing extra stuff. And I'm going to take a walk through this way, just looking for some forageables along the way, such as a daffodil. Any others? No obvious forageables, no wiggle worms that I have spotted. And so we'll just continue up to the mines. And then I'll pop the furnace back down and get some more stuff cooking. And then we'll head inside. Alright, let's get that cooking. I'll go ahead and drop all that stuff off. Happy enough with the rest of my inventory. Let's see how quickly we can get deeper in the mines. And let's hope that we don't end up running out of energy along the way. So, again, main goal is going to be to get deeper, so I'm not necessarily going to mess with every enemy that I see. Although killing enemies can sometimes reveal a ladder downwards. But mostly I would not mind mining some more stuff. But I will kill enemies in self-defense, and also definitely go after easy enemies, like these little bugs that fly around, because they're super easy to kill. And after we get to level 20, I could pop out and put the next bit in my furnace if I wanted to. It doesn't take that much longer to smelt copper, but I think I might, in fact, leave the furnace here so that in the future we can smelt some iron, which will take longer to smelt in the furnace while we're doing some mining. But in the meantime, I'm definitely going to need a lot more resources. So we'll go after all the copper that we see. There's another one of these guys who I don't really like. And it'll be really great to upgrade our tools. Like a better pickaxe will significantly reduce the number of hits that we have to use to break each rock. And the same thing is true for like the axe, reducing the number of strikes it takes to knock down a tree. I've broken down a lot of trees already though. So I feel like the pickaxe might be a very good one to upgrade first. Watering can is also a possible upgrade. It will have to be refilled less, and I can water 3 squares at a time when you upgrade to the copper watering can. Alright, we got a lot of bad guys over here. Let's go after the big bunch. And I think I left a cherry bomb at home that I was meaning to bring back here, but I only just thought of it now. With our upgraded pack, we've got plenty of inventory space to harvest lots of stuff. And hopefully we'll get lucky and get an early staircase on this level, because this is one of the levels that just kind of spirals around and spirals around. There's a finite set of kind of level geometries in the mines, even though they're mostly randomized. There we go. What do I get? Wood club. I'm not sure if that is as good. 9 to 16 damage, level 2 club. 6 to 11 damage, but extra speed. I think I would prefer the more damage. Yeah, so I'll switch to that. Oh, and we got another shirt. Bandana shirt. I'm never going to use this. I'll show it what it looks like, but I'm just going to throw it away. I spent a little time customizing my character at the beginning of the game, and I'm happy enough with how they look. I'm likely to change it. Okay, that guy's going to turn into like a flying moth and come harass me. And not only harass me, but also harass our ears. Because it's kind of an awful sound with those guys buzzing around. But so far we found a little bit of copper. Got another treasure. It's 2 p.m. There's another one of those guys. I see a crate over here. Let's hope it has something good. So far, it's been a relatively quiet mining adventure. Alright, we are basically out of energy, and I have very little that I can eat, but I do have some algae. Of multiple colors. And then I think I also had a recipe for bug meat that I pretty much never use. But I might try it out. I'm going to see if possibly we can get to the next multiple of 5 to unlock more mine elevators. Before we get out of here, there's a little bit of iron. That's nice. Alright. And the very last thing that I try breaking in the entire area ends up being the exit. So that one was a little bit unlucky. I'm just quickly looking around to see if I see an open stairway. since I don't... Uh-oh. We're gonna have a bunch of moths flying at us shortly. And I might need to exit, depending upon how much they harass me. So we'll see how many of them we get. My health is holding up for now, but with this very slow weapon, I'm not super great at fighting them. Okay, I think we survived the onslaught. Energy is still pretty low, though. So let's see if we can find ourselves a staircase. Toot sweet. Because I'm starting to feel exhausted. Okay, let's check out that recipe. So, bug meat gives a bit of energy and costs 10 bugs. Sure, let's give it a try. Bug steak. Yeah, that's a fair amount. I'll take what I can get. The real question is, are we ever going to find the staircase? Or a ladder? There are actually staircases that are craftable out of lots of rocks. And so calling them staircases when they're actually ladders really doesn't make any sense, but basically, I've used up all my energy. We tried. I did get a bunch more copper, though. So I can cook some more of it. And in terms of inventory space... yeah, I have very little energy left at this point. So I think I will leave copper here to smelt. And I guess I'll leave the iron here to smelt as well. But I'll take most of the rest of the stuff back. And as we walk through town, we can check to see if there were any quests on Pierre's message board. And perhaps we'll run into somebody that I want to give a gift to. But on a rainy day, I think you're less likely to encounter most of the NPCs out and about. So I see an exclamation point on the message board, so there is a new quest. Oh, right, and prize tickets are very useful. Does anyone have an extra Joja Cola lying around? Make Liz happy. We'll see if we can manage to fish one up. Perhaps we can find one in a trash can. Alex is going to see us, but I'm undeterred. I found some broken glasses. And did we already get the recipe to make a recycling machine? We did. I should totally make that. It takes an iron bar, though. And I don't think I've found enough iron to make that possible just yet. I think right now, with our low energy, a trash can is our best bet for possibly finding a Joja Cola that we can gift to Lewis. And so I am going to check all the trash cans in town on my way back home. But for now, I think it'll be a bit of a walk. I did not have any luck in any of the trash cans, sadly. But I did manage to scrounge up some more rice that can be planted. Gonna run very low on energy here. Let's get those guys in the ground. And I was talking about crafting a recycling machine. And I guess for now I'm going to put the femur away, since it's probably been outclassed. And for the recycling machine, I would need wood, stone, and an iron bar. Right, I don't have the iron bar yet. I had forgotten. Alright, then I don't know that there's a whole lot left that I can or want to do today. I could use some cookies to eat, and then, like, chop down some more trees. I suppose I should do that, just so that we're doing something productive with the rest of the time today. So let's have some cookies and do a little bit more cleaning up on the farm. And I think there's a chance that we might be able to catch a Joja Cola as trash inside this little pond here at home. So while I still have a tiny bit of energy left, let's just see if we can happen to get lucky with that. I caught a couple other pieces of trash. I guess this will be my last cast, because we're running out of daylight. Well, we're way out of daylight. Oh, you can actually catch fish here. I guess with my fishing level. Well, that's neat. I presume it'll be lake fish. Wood skip. Ah. Alright, that's a new fish. That's cool. Store one of those guys away. And I will start storing my trash because we will have a recycling machine in not too long in the future. Let's go ahead and... Alright, I've already talked to the cat. Say goodnight, get some energy back. And it's raining again. Spirits are in good humor. And we learned how to cook stir-fry, which we already know because it was a rerun. Fair enough. Alright, more crops coming in. That's great. Let's see. I could definitely afford to buy a few more parsnips, so I think we'll plan on doing that today. There's a morel mushroom here that has just grown on my forest farm. So I'm going to save that guy as well. I have 29 parsnips at this point. I'm going to need money at some point. I'm not going to need this many parsnips lying around. So let's go ahead and ship a bunch of them. And decide what I want to do with the day. We want to somehow get a Joja Cola, so I guess I do want to walk around through town and scrounge around in the trash cans, and if I don't manage to find one there, probably do some fishing. The prize ticket can be especially valuable, and so that's a good reason to be extra motivated to try to complete that particular type of request. A gold bar. Please deliver it sometime today. Okay, that's extremely unlikely to happen, barring some miracle, but we'll go ahead and accept the quest just in case somehow we find a gold bar in the trash outside of Clint's, which I think is a vague possibility. So I'm going to check a few trash cans and then probably set up to do some fishing to see if we can get that Joja Cola. Oh, there's a topaz in the trash. That's a pretty nice find, honestly. Alright, I checked all the other trash cans. Let's do some fishing. And see if we can manage to scrounge up a Joja Cola, as well as a bunch of fish that we'll be able to sell. Alright, this fish is really fighting me. I forget if you can catch catfish in the spring. They happen during the rain. And they're pretty tough to catch. And sure enough, that's a catfish. Nice. We got a new fish. That's one that could be both a moneymaker, and I think will be required for some kind of quest in the future. There's a smallmouth bass, and... oh, wow! Neptune's glaive! That's really good. And a dinosaur egg. That's also pretty good. Okay, that was an extremely lucky chest. Level 5 sword, 18 to 35 damage. It's a little bit slow, but it has extra defense. That is going to be huge for the mines. And this is an artifact that we'll go ahead and give to Gunther at some point, a little bit later today. But that was super lucky. Alright, I got an achievement, Mother Catch, and another treasure with some more bait. So I've got plenty of bait for doing a bit of fishing here. Alright, there's a smallmouth bass. While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and drop off the artifact at Gunther's. And then we haven't done much ocean fishing. And there might be some extra ocean fish that we can catch during the rain. So I want to head down to the beach and do a little bit of fishing down there as well. But first off, let's donate a dinosaur egg to the museum. Okay. No rewards for just that. And how's my inventory doing? I still have plenty of space, so we can catch more fish down by the ocean. Hey, wiggly worms. It's another lost book. And another anchor, which we can just sell, since we've already donated one to the museum. And I think the best place to fish in the ocean is kind of over by this rock. So we'll try casting over here and see what we can fish up. Oh wow, here's a nice crate that I got alongside an anchovy. That was very fortunate. And inventory's starting to fill. Let's go ahead while Willie is still open in the middle of the day and sell some of the fish that I'm not going to need to him, just to free up some inventory slots. Let's see, I've got 2 silver star catfish, and we'll hold on to 1 smallmouth bass. I think that's the only shad that I own. We can sell a sardine and a herring and an anchovy. Sure. That frees up a lot of space, and we made some money. Over 3,000. And now I'm going to scare away some seagulls. Haha! Take that, you silly birds. It occurs to me, you could probably buy Joja Cola at the Joja Mart. I don't remember if we've even been inside the Joja Mart in this playthrough. Can you also buy it at the saloon, possibly? I should take a peek. We might be able to just buy one and bring it to Lewis. Oh, speaking of Lewis, he happens to be right here. They don't sell Joja here. I don't think they would sell it at Pierre's. So I think Joja Mart is my only possible place. Since my fishing is just too good, I'm not fishing up any trash. But if we go inside Joja Mart... Can I purchase things from you? Joja Cola, 75. Great. And we just saw... It's Lewis I need to bring it to, right? Delivery, Lewis. Yes, Joja Cola. So let's go bring this to him. And make the mayor happy and get a prize ticket, and then we can see that mechanic at work. Did the mayor just walk out and walk by? I think I saw him walking up here, possibly. Maybe not. He is still here. Oh, you brought me the item I asked for. I really appreciate it. Here's a little something for your trouble. And so we get a prize ticket. It's nice to see you socializing with the townsfolk. It's good to stop by once in a while and see what the latest news is. Indeed. Okay, prize tickets. There is a prize ticket machine inside the mayor's house, which is open for most of the day. Oh! And we're getting a cutscene with the mayor, who's going to explain the machine. Exclamation point! Hello there, Dr. Brian. I was just loading some more prizes into this machine here. Question mark? It's a new program I've come up with to help promote a spirit of goodwill among the townsfolk, you included. Pretty simple. Sometimes when you help out others in town, you'll receive a prize ticket. You can turn them in for rewards. There's some special stuff in there. My only worry is that people will just go after the tickets rather than cultivating a true compassion for their fellow man. I'm just in it for the prizes. I see, he says with an angry face. Well, that's not what I hope to hear, but I appreciate the honesty. At any rate, keep checking the Help Wanted board of town. It's a good way to get your hands on more tickets. Good luck out there. Alright, let's spend a prize ticket. Oh, 12 carrot seeds. More seeds to plant. That's great. And there's an orange sapling, it looks like, is the next thing coming up. And then those are mixed flower seeds, and then that's a mystery box, which you need Clint to open. It can contain anything, even more mystery boxes. I'm not even kidding. I'd ask you to throw a ball around, says Alex. It doesn't really seem like... You don't really seem like the sports type. I want to play catch with you. Really? I guess I underestimated you. My arm's a little sore, but maybe next time. Alright, so let's see. I have carrot seeds now that I'm going to need to plant at home. I think it's unlikely that I'm going to be able to get the wished-for gold bar, but there's still a tiny chance, probably, that we might be able to fish it up from a crate. So I'm going to go up to my fishing spot, up the mountain lake over here, where I have a chest so I can store away some extra inventory. And hello, wiggly worms. Trilobite. That's another artifact. And see if we can perhaps manage to get lucky. But it seems like today turned into another fishing day, despite my best intentions. Oh wow, here is a treasure chest containing jewels of the sea. Fishing chests have a chance to yield roe. So that is like one of the bonus power-ups that you can get from reading books. You've learned a new power, and so I think that shows up over here. Yeah, jewels of the sea. So now we have a chance when we're catching fish, and we actually get a treasure chest, that there might be some fish roe in the chest. I also found another artifact while I've been doing some fishing. I guess I don't need to water. I might need to hoe to plant these carrot seeds I have in my inventory, so I should probably head home and get that all set up. So I guess this will be my last fish of the day. We're going to make some good money from all the fishing that we've done today. Oh, and there's bubbles over there. Can I actually reach them? I think I can't. And I'm pretty much out of energy anyway. Well, now that I've already spent the effort casting the rod, we'll catch one more fish. And what do we get? Another chub. Great. Okay. What kind of stacks of things can I take home? I can leave the artifacts, although the anchor is one that I'm just going to sell. And let's bring back one of most of the different types of fishes. And I guess I'll leave myself a free inventory space in case I find something amazing along the way. Yeah, that sounds good. Such as this leak. Huzzah! There are some wiggle worms here. Let's hope it's a library book. It was more carrot seeds, so they stacked in my inventory. Huzzah! And even more carrot seeds. Okay, I've got so many carrots to plant. But I don't have the energy to do it, so we're going to have to eat something. I guess this river jelly is in my inventory right now anyway, and that's a good amount of energy. So let me dump off some fish, and we'll get some planting done before we go to sleep for the night. So I'm going to ship the anchor artifact, and then try to start setting up a good system for my carrot seeds that could be prepared for sprinklers in the future. Alright, I went ahead and made another free iron lamppost just so to light up this place a little bit better, but I planted a bunch more carrot seeds out here. And obviously they're already watered because it's raining tonight, so that's great, and I have a little bit of energy left. And so let's see if we can chop down one more tree before I go to bed. It's getting late. We'll take it out stump and all. And also get rid of this thing that's growing and this thing that's growing, because I don't really want them here. Great. Okay. Another day. More plants in the ground. I think I already petted the kitty cat today. And did we get any level ups today? We sold some parsnips and an anchor. But I guess that's it. Alright. I will see you again soon for more Stardew Valley. Hope you're having a great day.